Hello and welcome to the Daily Comic and Collectible, episode 318. Now today, the collectible of the day is the Disney Collection, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, Elite Series, 40th Anniversary, Diecast Metal Imperial Droid. Designed for deep space exploration and reconnaissance, Imperial probe droids are employed in science and military applications. And now this limited release collectible die-cast version celebrates the 40th anniversary of Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. This Imperial probe droid is one of my favorites in my collection. This limited release celebrates the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back with this finely detailed die-cast figure. The droid features rotating head, posable legs, 2 antennae, 5 total legs with multi-directional hinges and different grasping clamps and instruments. It also includes display stand with silver accented Star Wars logo and a clear display post. Stands almost 10 inches in height with antenna and has a 4-inch diameter. This is a must for the Star Wars collector. It blows the Black Series version out of the water. Now, the comic of the day is in really rough condition with water damage, missing pieces, and it's taped together. I even found it in a dollar bin. But I am hard up for older Star Wars comics for my huge amount of collectibles, so I have to make do. So my well-worn comic of the day is Star Wars, issue number 39, with the cover date of September 1980. Written by Archie Goodwin, art by Al Williamson and Carlos Garzon, and cover by Williamson and Garzon. This is The Empire Strikes Back, the beginning. Patrolling on the ice world of Hoth, Luke is about to investigate a nearby meteorite when he's attacked by some kind of creature that we later find out is a wampa. Later, Han returns to the Rebels' Echo base having finished his own patrol and announces his intent to leave the rebellion to square his debt with Jabba the Hutt. Elsewhere, Luke awakens upside down inside a cave and uses the Force to call his lightsaber to his hand, freeing himself and fighting off the creature before fleeing into the freezing night. At Echo Base, Han learns Luke is missing and races off into the night to find him, while Luke is visited by the spirit of Obi-Wan Kenobi, who advises him to go to Dagobah to learn the ways of the Force from Yoda. Just then, Han comes across the nearly dead Luke and erects shelter. The next morning, however, a snowspeeder patrol tracks down Han and Luke, and after a trip to the Bacta tank, Luke is pronounced out of danger. Just then, the same creatures which attacked him attack the base. At the same time, their scanners detect the presence of an Imperial probe droid, the meteorite Luke spotted earlier. Han and Chewbacca manage to destroy it, but not before it transmits its data to the Imperial fleet. The data is received by Darth Vader's massive new Star Destroyer, and though his officers aren't sure if the data points to rebel activity, Vader is certain, and orders the fleet to the Hoth system at full speed. Geek Fact: this issue opens with a special splash page that almost functions for a second cover, showing the heroes in their Hoth gear with Vader looming behind them. Bonus Geek Fact: unlike in the movie, Luke is motivated to use the Force to retrieve his lightsaber in the Wampa Cave by Obi-Wan's voice. His lightsaber is also referred to as a light blade in this scene. Another bonus geek fact: a big deleted scene from the movie was the opening act of Wampas attacking the rebels, getting corralled into a cell, and then 3PO unleashing the Wampas on the unsuspecting Imperial troops. In this issue, we see the Wampas attack inside the base, and Leia orders the caves to be scanned for any more. Another bonus geek fact: when Han rescues Luke, the whole scene is omitted when Han uses Luke's saber to cut open the dead Tauntaun and stuff Luke inside. Another bonus geek fact. The attack on the probe droid is more elaborate and complicated than in the movie. The probe first destroys a rebel outpost, a snowspeeder investigates, and Chewbacca is used as a decoy to lure it into the open, where Han shoots it. And final geek fact. This is considered a major key issue with many first appearances, and I'll show you a few as I list them, including the 2-1B surgical droid, Admiral Oze, General Veers, and Captain Piet from the Galactic Empire, General Riken, Major Durlin, Lieutenant Jamiro, and Lieutenant Zev Sineska from the Rebellion, the first mention of the Jedi Yoda, the first appearance of Tauntauns and Wampas, the first FX-7 medical droid, and the first Imperial probe droid, first mention of the Dagobah system, the first Bacta tank, Comlink, and also the first appearance of the Executor, Darth Vader's command ship, a Super Star Destroyer. First appearances of Imperial Star Destroyers Series 2 and Victory Star Destroyers Series 2, and the first Snowspeeders. Phew! Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another Daily Comic and Collectible, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. This is Cat Fan Comics Man, and I'll catch you on the flip. Over and out.